Let's go next to JWR from Atlanta. Welcome, JWR.
Welcome. Hi, thanks for having me, Dave. How am I coming in as far as like the sound? Is it too rough or whatnot? Or
It's okay. I think it's definitely doable.
um, I don't know if you've covered this on your show before, but what is your take on the Okay, so in the polls, it appears that Raphael Warnock has not a sizable but a lead
Yes.
over Herschel Walker. But then you, but then there, but then there seems to be, but then you look over at the governor's race, and it at best appears to be very close between Stacey Abrams and Brian Kemp. I
Mhm.
just wanted to hear your thoughts on like the possible ticket splitting going on here, and what you think the explanation for that might be.
That's a good question. I don't know enough about okay. The way these polls are typically done is people are asked, how likely are you to vote and who do you plan to vote for? How strong is your support for that person? Are you 100% in for this person, or are you leaning that way or whatever? And then you kind of blend it and you get a final polling number. Now, intuitively, if we're talking about Georgia voters, and you go to Georgia voters and you poll them about the Kemp Abrams race, and you polled them about the Warnock Walker race, it's both are totally statewide races. So everybody in the state is allowed to vote. If you have a difference, it means one of two things. Some people plan to vote in one of those races and not the other. That would be one reason, right? You plan to go and vote for the governor's race and just leave blank the Senate. Or you plan to vote for different parties. You might vote for Brian Kemp, the Republican, for the gubernatorial, but then for Raphael Warnock, the Democrat, in the Senate race, which also seems kind of weird and counterintuitive. So I actually don't know why you would imagine that you would have almost identical numbers. Now, there's a counterpoint to that. Incumbency. Stacey Abrams is the challenger. Raphael Warnock is the incumbent. So to some degree, you might have people who are only marginally paying attention, who are just leaning towards the person who's currently in that office. And that may be a
Right.
reason why we see different numbers. But it is sort of weird and counterintuitive.
Right. Although although it could possibly speak volumes about the fact that Herschel Walker is was well, I won't say a weak candidate, but not maybe as strong as some would have expected, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, that's possible. This would be a great question for a polling expert, I feel like, that we should have on and actually ask specifically what explains this.
Right. I only ask this because like I'm a poll worker at Fulton County, and like I mean like I can't comment in explicit detail on these things, but it is like an interesting phenomenon, is all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to look for an expert to talk to about this. I think it is an interesting issue.
All right. Thank you.
All right, JWR, thank you so much for the call. Very much appreciated.